golly gee, when'd you get those cheaters on? Oh, woe is me, what'd you put those peepers on? Jeepers. You know, we kid the songs of today, right? And then we remember songs that we were singing when we were younger, like Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get those peepers? Great stuff. My first guest, what can I tell you? He has been elected Man of the Year for the Variety Clubs International and has been voted #1 box office attraction in the United States for the 4th year in a row. Would you welcome Marty Allen? No, Burt Reynolds. Listen to that. Boy, would I... Boy. Thank you. That must be wonderful. That must be great. You know, when I was your age, I used to get applause like that. But...
Really? That long ago?
Yes, that long ago. How are you?
Good.
And happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
All right, let's get it. The lady said, lady in the audience, they want to do this anyway. You didn't hear it, but do you want to do it now? Ready? You know, I was asking Freddie tonight. I was trying to remember the very first time you were on the Tonight Show. He was not here. It was in New York, wasn't it? And that was about 3 months prior to the now infamous or famous.
Like the way you did that.
I was doing a fold out. The Cosmopolitan fold out, right?
Yes. Yes.
Do you remember what we talked about that night? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know. I was so nervous. They told me I was doing Deliverance at the time.
Right.
And I flew up and they said, if he talks to you during the commercial, he likes you. Otherwise, you're in the toilet.
You're kidding.
No. And I came out and I just talked to him. You know, those days I just talked to him a million miles an hour. And I don't remember what I said. And they came to a commercial and you just sort of went... that, and I just... panicked, you know?
I couldn't have done that. Couldn't have done that to you.
And then the next commercial, you said something really nice. You said, would you like to host the show sometime? It's unbelievable.
True. Absolutely true.
And I said, like a fool, I said, yes.
Yes, and you did. You did, and it was
Too
fun.
dumb to be scared. I was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
It's good to be here. Nominations came out today, didn't they?
I know, and
Yeah.
were you... Well, I know that one of your desires in life was to be...
I didn't win?
Nominations are just today. The
Oh,
awards are March 29th.
I wasn't
think.
nominated.
No, I don't. I didn't read it.
Well, I didn't check either, actually. I figured I had a good shot because I had an operation. And,
That's right. That usually carries a little weight in Hollywood.
Of course, a hernia isn't really that serious. Not a death-defying operation unless the guy slips, and then I could be in the Follies. You know?
Then you could have got Best Supporting Actress, probably.
Best Supporting Actress, I could be nominated.
See, that's not a glamorous enough operation.
It's not a
If you had
glamorous operation.
Bypass or something, that might have done it for
I
you.
had a lot of people in there looking, but then I went...
How did that go? I mean, how did it go? Were you scared going in?
Well, I'd had it done before, and
You liked it that much? You went back again?
I said...
Some people dig operations.
Yeah, I really liked it. I thought, gee, let's do that again. It was terrifying. It's some of the few thrills I've had this year.
But nobody likes to go in and have people to cut the body.
No, not there.
No.
Not anywhere, really.
Yeah.
But I went to Hawaii because I love Hawaii, and it always makes me feel better.
For the operation?
No, after the operation to sort of recover. You know, because you just lie under a tree and lie to someone and have someone lie to you.
Right.
And I got over there, and I had this tooth. This is not a good thing for this tooth, you know, unless you want to be on hee-haw.
Yeah.
This was going. This tooth is going. So I went to a dentist over there, and he said, we're going to have a root canal. And I thought, just the name, root canal.
I've talked about that.
That's not a good name.
It's a bad choice.
No, it's a bad choice. I mean, if a guy committed a terrible crime, they should give him not life imprisonment, 90 years and 50 root canals.
That's right. Every day of his life.
Every day for 11 years, we'll just give you Novocaine in your lip and then send you back to your cell with a banana. We won't operate at all. Just give you Novocaine, you won't feel your nose or your mouth, and you'll have to talk.
Now, were you a little unsettled because you're in Hawaii? It's not your own dentist, obviously.
Well, he was he was a terrific guy, but I thought it would just be one time. So I went in there, and if you ever had that done, they put this thing on your mouth. You know, I mean, Cary Grant would look like Bucky Beaver, you know. Everything's sticking out.
I have had root canal. I know what it is.
Well, he goes up in there, and I'm listening to, la, 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 you know, it's kind of nice. And he goes up in there, and I felt a real awful pain, just a real terrible pain. But I was tough, you know, because there was a nurse holding my foot.
That's right.
And
your image and everything.
I had to keep my image up, you know. So I didn't even flinch, but it really hurt a lot, see? And then he said, "This is going to get a little uncomfortable."
And already you're in pain.
I thought, what the hell was that last thing I just... I just passed by that last thing there, see? So then it really got real uncomfortable. And it's I guess it's the smoke coming out of your mouth that sort of... And that noise, you know...
I got goosebumps. Right?
Yeah. And the nurse, there's a really pretty Hawaiian girl there who's, you know, looking at you, and he says, "Do you want to spit?" Now, of course you want to spit, but you can't spit like a normal person because this is dead. Your nose is dead, your lips dead, and so you try to spit, you know, with some class, and it just
slobber all day. Not a good image.
No, it's not good. And I saw her looking at me like...
This man is an idiot.
I said, "Come over here. You got to see this. You got to see this guy. Is just... He's losing it, you know?" And then I had to come back. I got through, and I said, "Well, that was... too bad. That wasn't too bad." And he said, "See you Tuesday." I said, "Why?" He said, "Well, then we have to let it drain for a week."
Yeah.
So I got to look forward to that, to Tuesday.
The first time they go in and they clean it out.
Clean it out.
And you come back and they
it's
fill
a
it up.
hole in there actually for about 5 days, which is nice. And then you always have to go to a dinner party right after you leave there, and you meet somebody that you want to be really fun with, and they look at you and you're going, "Well, I have what I say." And I will say, I did the last picture was very powerful, and then I was sitting. How do you think of it? And you find them going,
That's a funny story, but it's true.
It's true.
Well, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back to Medical Center here in just one moment. Okay, we're talking with our birthday boy, Burt Reynolds. Anyway, so you went to Hawaii. Have you finished all the photography? I guess you've wrapped up with Dolly Parton and...
Beg your pardon?
The best,
I
best
did.
little whorehouse in Texas.
Yeah, that was wonderful because she's a sensational lady, as you know.
She's a natural actress, too, isn't she?
She is. She's going to be, she is a big surprise already in 95. Come on,
come on now.
Those jokes are easy to do, but, this is a gorgeous, sweet... I could stoop to that. I could do a joke, but I'm not going to do that. Her breasts have their own zip code. This is a sweet,
now you just
wonderful
said,
lady.
I don't know why you just lowered
when did I do
the standard of our show.
It just popped out of there.
That's right.
What's wonderful about her is she makes jokes about them all the time.
Yeah, absolutely, she does.
One day I was talking to her, and a guy in the crew, they try not to be obvious, Guy in the crew is... And she looked around and said, "Hey, come here, you want to look?" Wow! And he never looked at her the rest of the show. She's,
you just shouldn't have done that.
No, you don't. That's no class at all. But you do get, it is hard not to notice them because they're there.
She's a good natural actress.
She's a wonderful actress, and the greatest thing about her is that she has an instinctive soul. I mean, she really is so sweet to people. And when she says to you, "How are you?" it isn't She really means, how are you?
She has no affectation. She is what you see here or on the screen.
Yeah.
This is your birthday. If you had to buy yourself something for your birthday today, what would you buy?
My peace on earth, goodwill toward man, and no more VD in the country.
That's quite a parlay. I hadn't thought of that.
Well, I think those are all three important things.
Certainly are. We have, as Mr. DeCordoba gives me little signals, this means apparently we have a film clip.
What? A film clip.
Thought he had flipped out again.
Oh.
Sometimes he sits over there and does little circles on his hand.
He does that. He does that when I'm
These
on.
are outtakes from Sharky's machine?
Yeah, well, Sharky's, thank you.
In other words, these are things that are not
These are
seen
definitely not in the movie.
Not in
the
the
reason
movie.
they're not in the movie will be obvious to you when you see them. And then the end of the outtakes is just what we call a wardrobe test that I was doing with the not a wardrobe test, really. It was a makeup test with the leading lady who was gorgeous, and it's kind of speaks. It all speaks for itself.
You'll have to watch the monitors here in the studio.
You have to listen very carefully.
These are little excerpts of
Little
things
mistakes
that you
here.
won't see.
You know, I'm going to that apartment over there. Whoever saw her saw me, and then saw you, and then got himself a girl and went down to the mansion. Hey, got a Dairy Queen. He's eating it now.
Blew it already.
Yes.
You were lost from the first
Yes.
word.
Club we're gonna go into up here. The guy that sings inside. You don't sound nothing like Joe Williams. More like Spoon.
Spoon.
Witherspoon. Get the spoon?
Jimmy Witherspoon.
Yeah. This is Papa.
Snappy.
Hey, Papa. You know what Sharky told me? He said he knew all there was to know about singing the blues. Sharky, give me a break. There's a singer that is so good if he... Wait a minute. He's on the radio now. Let me turn it up. Listen to this guy.
Let's do something cheap and superficial. Let's do something that you might regret.
You're gone. You're gone.
John.
Keep rolling. Okay, step on.
You're doing good on my close.
I know.
This is the makeup test.
Makeup test.
Am I bald, but I'm short in this picture. Thank you.
I got 3 inch heels on.
So have I.
Well, you're getting so honest as you get older. All the honesty is coming out.
Just pours out.
As you get older and mature, the honesty
I
just
know,
gushes
it
out,
just
doesn't
gushes out. And my teeth do, too.
it? We're going to take a break, then we come back and we have a little surprise.
Yes?
Stay where you are. We are back. Talking with Burt Reynolds, we have Richard Lewis. The great Joe Williams is here tonight.
I know.
Joe is here. Burt, I know you thought that you came here tonight just as a regular guest on our show, but Burt, we have fooled you because tonight, Burt Reynolds, international film star, #1 box office draw in the world, and all around macho stud. This is your life. Yes, Burt, I know. Surprise. Want you to relax. Okay. Enjoy yourself. We have a monitor out here. We have some pictures you want to watch. Yes, Burt, you were born Burton Wham Bamowski in the sleepy southern town of Waycross, Georgia, February 11th, 1936.
Oh, I'm sorry you said that.
You were born into a proud but promiscuous southern family. Burning with a fierce desire for show business stardom, you moved to the entertainment capital of the Southeast, Jupiter, Florida, where you posed, Burt, for your very first centerfold for Jack and Jill magazine. As you can see that right here. That's right. Yes, the early years. Now, Burt, although she couldn't be here tonight, you remember the young girl standing in this picture with you.
Yes, I do. And she was
Hi,
always
Burt.
covering
Remember me? I'm sorry I couldn't be here tonight.
Yes, Burt, that's your first love, Sally Mae Pisner. now, Mrs. Manny Pep of East Rutherford, New Jersey.
You gave me a case of diaper rash that didn't clear up till the summer of 1943.
Now the year, Burt, is 1949. Harry Truman is in the White House. You are in junior high school. And you undergo your first tragedy. You didn't make it through puberty, but your sports shirt does. Now the year, Burt, we move on to 1954 and high school graduation. There you are at high school graduation. Yes, and you remember, Burt, you were voted the boy most likely to borrow money from Guy Madison. Now, Burt, you earn enough money from your summer job to make a down payment on an IQ. So, Burt, it's off to college, where you win a special varsity letter. Yes, we can't tell you what that letter is for, but you were doing really well with the ladies, Burt. All right. Now, while you were in college, you were bitten by the acting bug, and you were encouraged by this man, listen, your drama coach.
Why, hell, Burt couldn't act worth possum poop. But he still can, if you ask me.
Well, that was your drama coach, Billy Bob Olivier. And with his encouragement, Burt, it's off to New York, where you land your first job in an off-Broadway play, A Streetcar Named Vitalis. Yes, acting was exciting, Burt, but it didn't pay the bills. So you were forced to take a variety of odd jobs, such as this. For a while, you worked as a bouncer in a quarter-horse singles bar. But, Burt, your hard work paid off. And soon you gained a position as a towel rack in a bisexual blacksmith shop. Right there. And just when you thought your acting career had ground to a halt, you land a leading part in your first TV pilot, My Nephew the Nun. But, Burt, as you remember, your series wasn't picked up. Down on your luck, you picked up some pocket change by hearing the confessions of French-Canadian derelicts. And then, Burt, you earn your first Hollywood job as an extra in the hit TV series Riverboat, where your job was to keep the sun off Darren McGavin's bald spot. Yes, Burt. That's right. Now, Burt, you made a name for yourself not only as an actor, but as a crack stuntman. And here is perhaps the most difficult stunt you ever performed from your recent movie, Smokey Drops the Soap. Now, Burt, listen carefully. See if you recognize this voice.
Mr. Reynolds, you forgot to wear your shorts tonight.
That's right. That's right, Burt. It's your personal valet and Man Friday, Ivar. Here he is. Another emotional meeting. I know, later on. I know, thank you. Look, you'll have time later to talk at the party at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, but tell us, Ivar.
Yes?
How long have you been Burt's Man Friday?
Oh, about 10 years, and I do everything for Mr. Reynolds. I clean his house, I answer his phone, I cook his food.
Aha. What does a big macho man like Burt eat?
Oh, the same as everybody else. For example, in the morning, this morning, he had a 3-hormone omelet.
3-hormone omelet.
And as a side dish, he had the lead from 24 pencils.
Really, that too? Now, Ivar, you're around Burt 24 hours a day. What does he like to do at home?
Oh, he's a normal guy. He comes in, he takes off his shoes, he has a beer, he plays with the dog, and then an all-girl volleyball team drain his sinuses.
I see. Yes, sir.
It's wonderful because his eyes bug
Must
out.
be quite a day. Now, is Burt really as actively, romantically as we've heard?
Well, let me put it this way. He's the only man that I know who has a mirror in the roof of his mouth.
Thank goodness. Ivar, obviously you must have put up with a lot of abuse over the years from Mr. Reynolds. Now, I've a rather personal question.
Yes.
You've seen Burt natural, as they say. He's really got a great physique, hasn't he?
Not really.
Not really.
No. Are my eyes bleeding? No, he doesn't have a great physique. As a matter of fact, the other night he made an impression of himself in front of Grauman's Chinese Theater. You know the cement?
Well, sure, but how can I find it? There's a lot of impressions down there.
Oh, you can't miss it, no. You see, you wait until it rains, and then you find the impression that fills up with water. There's a little tiny hummingbird taking a sponge bath in that.
That's all the larger it is. I see. Well, now, Burt, today, as you know, is your... I know you're emotionally choked up. Burt, today is your 46th birthday. That's all right. It's understandable. When you're paid well, they can do what they want. As a gesture on your birthday of our esteem and affection, we want to give you something kind of special. May we have the cake, please?
Oh.
Ladies, will you like the cake?
My goodness. Now,
Burt, you're a pretty savvy guy. You probably have an idea of what a cake this big means.
Yes.
You know, there's someone who you've always respected and admired. Your first love, perhaps your only love. And that's exactly what this cake contains, your idol. There it is. Now, Burt, I know. Now, Burt. To finish this emotional evening,
yes,
another surprise. You've led a full life, Burt. You've got it all, everything you wanted, fame, fortune, but there's one element lacking in your life. You've said it before. You've said you've never had a child of your own. You said it in People magazine. You've said it to Barbara Walters on network television. You said it on this show. You've said it on Murr. You've said it on Mike. You've said it in your movies. You've said it to John Davidson. You even said it to Richard Simmons. You keep saying, I want a kid. I'm getting too old. I feel unfulfilled without a kid. All right, we bought you a kid. Here he is. Would you come in, nurse, please? There he is, your very own child. There he is. Now, can we have no more of this carping about having a child? Burt Reynolds,
Are you unhappy about
this is your life.